everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I am now wearing shorts. First of all, I am still hyped up on caffeine. And my window is now open, so great news. I'm gonna be able to cool down a little bit and calm the frick down. Alright, hello. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. I just called it a wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Interesting. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. That must be the hole in the fence. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Rue de Saint Ghislain? 8B? I'll check that out in a second, because I have to go over there. Oh, hello. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. The book is titled Man from Helmdal and the Wildfire. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boediero, promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. I'd like to talk to this lady.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law. Hello?
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name? Annette. My name is Annette. Sir, my mom, her name is Placence. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organizing the stock. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And are you standing out in the cold because? I'm signaling that the store is open. She nods eagerly. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her head. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Okay. As long as she doesn't freeze to death, I think she should be good. Right? Oh, whoops. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mom out with the store. She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Oh, I think that made her happy. Shouldn't you be at school or something? What is this crime business? What is romance? Who are these famous people? I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mom keep this place running. Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school, anyway? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Composer. There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette. How's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being, she looks over her shoulder, cursed. Cursed in what way? Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go. She's looking for the right word. Bankrupt. Ass up. Bankrupt. Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far. I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. I don't think curses are real. They shouldn't be, but they seem real anyhow. They say that these grounds are doomed for business. So regular trading and selling of the child doesn't work. You're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes. Of course, sir. She doesn't know what else to say. Okay, what is this crime business? Crime fiction is about murders. Did the store lights just turn off? No, right? Crime fiction about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder, gets people going. She tots, and it's kind of like a puzzle, too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. I'm a policeman myself, by the way. You don't look like a policeman. I'm still only wearing one shoe. She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. Huh, well, what does a cop look like then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman. Or should stop being one. What does a cop look like anyway? I didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like that guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your... He points to your head. Well, look at that guy. I've never been as good at... Actually, I had other questions. This. Head! Yes. No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads. What? My reaction speed and drama are very conflicting. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you've got to be the killer to catch the killer. A quicksilver mind. This Mullen guy looks like he needs 4 hours just to come up with a single idea. Okay, I picked that one. Sorry. Isn't that very dangerous? She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill. I got XP! Unlike you, sir. She smiles mischievously. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. The camera image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval. Like in the books. Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. Ooh, I want to try that. I have a good chance. Yay! The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that? Hey, why do you keep your hands folded? What do you mean, sir? She looks wary. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. It's okay. You heard me. Hands up. It's okay. She brings out her reddened hands. Her nails are frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh. You bite your nails. And you knew this from keeping my hands folded? She shoots you a suspicious glance. Yes, there are a few other hints. It's super simple for detectives such as myself. No, I wouldn't have guessed. I know plenty of nail biters who aren't embarrassed by it. There are a few other hints. Well, that proves nothing. Anyone can do an easy deduction like that. Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. Want more? I bet I could figure out why you bite your nails. Got a few reasons in mind. You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me. But I don't know anything about me. I'll try this. She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic. You're upright because your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is dismal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling body material. Gross. It's an intense dictation of the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Oh, uptight. I thought it said upright the first time. I'm going to choose this one. Dismay flickers in her eyes. Maybe so, sir, she sighs. Okay, I know it's a bad habit and I shouldn't. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town. I hope this entertained you. It was okay, sir. She's still got a rebellious streak. Composure. There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same. You think so? Fine, do better. To do something about me. That was a masterclass move. Whatever, kid. I don't need to prove myself to you. You're quite sober, she snaps back quickly. The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He's intensely not flinching. It takes effort. Okay. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Yeah, about that. Maybe you could point me towards some booze. I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad and my head hurts. No! Okay. Because you usually aren't. Yeah, about that. Maybe having a grand time. I sure hope you are, sir, she rubbed her red nose. I got XP for that, I don't know. There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar somehow. There's something you're missing. Medium. What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? I have a low % chance to get this. Only an 8% chance. Okay, let's talk about more other stuff and see if something more helpful comes up. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady. Oh, what is romance? Sorry, that's what I asked. There's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagine herself in that situation. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. About man and lady business, sir. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? Okay, let's do What If Everyone is Poor? It's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Sometimes you have to write about real life things. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people and everyone is happy in the end. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. I see. What about when both men are bad? These are not very common. You can't have a choice between a bad and a bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. What if it's written really well? Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. What about where they don't end up together? Okay, I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mom? Yeah, I think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup. Maybe I will. I'm sure she can help out. She smiles wide. Anything else you're curious about? I have other questions. Who are these famous people? Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers or musicians. Those kind of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues, I think that's why people read them, to find secrets of their fame. Logic. Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them. Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it? Right, I had different questions in mind. But it does make the famous people more famous. She smiles gleefully. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Fame is for vain people. I have better things to do. These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks. I'll call them dorks. Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything. Yeah, you heard me. Only losers waste their time with that garbage. Never mind. I literally had nothing else to say. Alright. Can I redo that question? I'll write a book about me one day. Why would they do that, sir? Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them. Why indeed? I'm just an old tired cop. What use am I? I'll be a superstar. That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything, standing over a dead body holding a gun. Alright. Let's try this. Check failure. Dang. Okay, I'll see you around. Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Maybe I should do the body first rather than all this moping around. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. I know I missed one down there. I'll get it on the way out. It's fine. No? A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Can I talk to this? Shelf of crime novels. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple spook novels hide amidst all the detective books, thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Store keeps... What's all this crime fiction? Look through the display of books. Shelf of crime novels. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes and the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of, year after year, coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of books found on the shelf? Sure thing. You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. The stalwart adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the murder of the orchard. Orchard? I never know how to say this word. The sordid affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen. Dick Mullen dies. Are there any more? Okay, let's stop one. He dies! Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case. Is there any more? Yes, there's also Dame Who Did It, Farewell My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in these Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen, the dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen, another one with fake death, and of course, Dick Mullen the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? Yeah, let's try this. Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. What do we have here? Mistaken Identity. A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Why does this speak to me? Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? That's probably right. I'm a complicated guy, full of contradictions. Well, it's got to be something else. What does it say? $7.99. So, Ortiz, what's all this crime fiction? Oh, crime, robberies, murders. She lowers her voice. Even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective. Ugh. Okay, dude. I didn't know I could click on a ding. Oh yeah, I forgot about the tab button. The plaque on the shelf reads biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Anything to note on this shelf? I would say the woman hums to herself, the greatest innocence, yes. Most certainly, it's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocent power. Who or what is innocence? Great, I don't need to know anymore. Who or what is innocence? A very influential historical figure, but surely I don't have to tell you that. She waves her hand as if casting aside the thought. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author claims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocent system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest. So you recommend it? Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise. You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside. Locked. Why? I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book. Why is it locked? I don't want to look through the books. Alright, let's look at this, and I want to look at this. Another boring book, just discarded here. Map wall. Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulind, a map of Rivachol, and a map of Maritanese. You look at the map. Can I look at all of them? Large map displays archipelagos? Read the word before, never had to say it out loud before. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is Lake Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. What else? Ozone, Laurentide, Face à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of Insulindic. On the pictures of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. Visual calculus. Interesting. Disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. In the bookstore, it's you. Squint first. You can see cities on the islands. Oh, can you see cities? Look at the edges. The ocean breaks apart in a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointed into pale nothingness. Mundi is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Sol is the west azimuth. Isolus, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. Encyclopedia. Impossible. Wow. Wow. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the isolas are immensely large compared to you, and very, very far away. Ooh, conceptualization impossible, failure. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust. Rivachol. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. Is it the river Esperant? Countless bridges... Oh, it is. Sorry, I mixed up the words. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms in construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Les Jardins, Stella Maris, the suburbs of Saint Baptiste, swallowed up in the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivachol East. And west of the river? Coron. It's somewhere to live, not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Foulborough. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. Inland Empire. Success. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City. Maritanese. It's not really a map, it's a tourist thing, picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed, could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged box of an industrial harbor, even the whirling and rags there. Storekeep, can I buy these maps? I'm sorry, officer, the map of Maritanese is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look at the map of Maritanese as 90 cents, though. Why is the one of Maritanese so cheap? You seem to underestimate resources, but sure, okay. Why is it so cheap? That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. Rhetoric. The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it? What happened then? They didn't get very far. For some reason, a shame the project never got going. Oh, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Maritanese up. All these ruins are bad for business. Unlocked. Why can't I get this? Oh, because I don't have money. Oh, that's what this number was. It's the money to have the book. I see. Challenging. Steal it instead. No, I don't want to steal it. Maybe later I'll have money. More money, I mean. I do have some money, but not enough. Talk to this lady.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Okay. The clerk
Be welcome,
extends a greeting.
and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So you're the owner of this store.
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. But if I want to buy a book, the girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right? Annette? Yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course. Doesn't matter. Now tell me something else. Yes, of course. I'm not gonna say no. What the heck? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Yes. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? 10. She's certainly very polite and helpful. 5. I'm not interested. 1. Not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. Well, I want to say she's a 10. My precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. She's immensely satisfied with the answer. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's great value add. Ooh. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Listen, my uncle had a shop that I helped out as a kid. I mean, I never had to stand in the cold, but I thought it was fun getting to help him out. I'm not sure if it's child labor. I don't really know how far it has to go to become child labor. I don't know. I get she's a trooper, all right. She looks like she can take it, but it's actually wearing her down. You know, she's been biting her nails. I'll say this. This is good. God, I told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. Her voice is firm. She'll get over it. Anxiety is part of life. I don't think she can do anything about it. Okay, forget it. None of your business. She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks. Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You're placing an unnecessary burden on your young child. Thank you, Kim Kitsuragi, for chiming in. I like you. You're a very nice man who doesn't make fun of me for being stupid and amnesiac. Is that a word? Did I just make a word up? I'm a word maker-upper. Call me Merriam-Webster. As in the dictionary. What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe an exception for your daughter? Yeah, actually it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. Even I know that, and I really don't usually know anything. She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. Rhetoric. Medium success. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole. Heh. All of a sudden, she exhales sharply, her shoulders slump down. Oh no, she mutters. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. Oh, I'm glad I can help that little girl, even if I had to be a little bit rude. There, she returns with a nod. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother calls a dull mind. All the stress. She stops, her mouth keeps moving. Is this husband Annette's father? Is she an only child? She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Alright, I had something else in mind. Annette's father? Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here, she says gloomily. No matter, soon we'll both be off for Grand Corin. Wait, Grand Corin, what's that? Also involved with bookstore? What's that? It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it as massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. Her smile is wide. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. And your husband's also involved with a bookstore? He made the initial investment. Since then, he's what you might call a silent partner. Super silent, almost inaudibly so. Is she an only child? Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... Oh, look, she's sitting over there in the corner. She looks bored. If she had... She pauses for a second. No, we couldn't afford more children, really. Not in this economy. A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior. Why not? Yeah, of course, yes, this economy. I'll say why not. I know plenty of people who aren't well off who have lots of children, such as my mom. She couldn't work my entire childhood, but she was our sole caretaker, and there was 4 of us. It's a lot of people to be responsible for when you are having a hard time taking care of them. We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I, quite busy. Her voice wavers a bit. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. She catches herself in politeness. I'm sorry, I'm sure you do understand. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Placence nods. She's been too busy helping me here, so she stays at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I, of all people, understand the importance of education. She will be back in the school the moment the store takes off. And hell freezes over? Never mind, it's not a good hop to get into. Already I had something else in mind. The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette. What if I want to buy a book? Farewell for now, book peddler. What if I want to buy a book? Then why are you talking to me? Everything on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. See those shelves over there? Go be drawn. So what types of books do you have? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself, she nudges her glasses. The shelves compel you, don't they? Alright, I guess that's that. She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved. See you later. Okay. Can I talk to her again?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
It's all homework now. Out of the rain and into the gutter. What are you doing now? Did I already try this? Oh, I may retry it. Okay. Yeah, retry. Ooh, failure again. What are you doing now? Math. She looks into her notebook with trepidation. It's really difficult, like really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Suddenly she smiles and perks up, remembering something. Oh, I found something while you were away. What is it? Dick Mullen's hat. I thought this would fit you. She gives you the hat almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. Like a thanks for helping me out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Aw, where'd you get it from? It's a fedora? A detective hat. Okay, I get it. I can look except I'm an actual... A detective hat. Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time, she grins. You look way more serious with that. Sorry, I had to breathe. Suddenly she looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose. Right, I have to get back to my homework now before Mom notices. Man, this is hard. Okay, see you around. Wait, can I try it again if I...
Detective, are you here for more books?
Aw. She's very sweet. Alright, let's see what this green dot is. Gift books and molten candy. Alright, let's peruse this shelf and then we'll be out of here. I don't mind this kind of thing. I don't mind spending a million years reading things. I hope you don't either, but whatever. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken by rural-related merchandise. Storekeep, what board games do you have here? Look through the power. Look through. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. Topmost book is titled Wilkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katalk. I don't know why I kept trying to put an L in there. Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Cool. Books in a board game section. Who wants to read books? Anything that really catches my eye? Maybe not into binoclard stuff. There's a box that says We're All 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement Module. The side panel notes a fantastic... Fantastic or fantastique? Maybe it's just, I don't know. Different spelling sometime, maybe? Adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. The price is steep, but then it's a 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense. Okay, leave. I want to get out of here. I'm a little bored now. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Thank you. What is this? Oh, I got a hat, right. I'd like to wear it, please. Wait, what does it give me? And +1 encyclopedia. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, little girl. You're so sweet. Can I, what is this? Is this, oh, it's a shopping bag. Alright, let's look at this stuff. On our way over there to grab that shopping bag. To Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. Oh, I accidentally zoomed in. I just wanted to check the audio. I didn't know we could zoom in. Yeah, I did. What am I talking about? Oh, I didn't read what it said. Whatever. The ad reads, broken window. Tibbs has windows. Oh, maybe I should get a window to replace that one I broke. If you had a bag in hand, you have to collect these bottles and sell them. I would like this bag, please. Things I've seen, hick, and said. Okay. I'd like to get these bottles. What, can I not have them now that I've already clicked on it? Aha, it's... Oh. Helder? Heldar? Heldel. Oh, hold in my right, hold in my left. I see. Figured it out. Plastic. Glass. Okay, I'll take it all. Okay, let's see. Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside, then use the focus knob to zoom if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? What is a tourist attraction doing here? There is a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. The lieutenant looks around and concludes it didn't stick. What happened? They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on the intersection. Then something went sour. He lowers his voice. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here. Cool, I dig organized crime and it's the best. Can't we do something about it? We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer. What? Why were you blinking at me? Alright. Do I need to go back up? I could go up here. I wonder how much it could hold. Perception sight. You see a set of tire tracks. Yep, tire spelled wrong. Wrong. I'm an asshole. Different. Spelled different. Tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Reconstruct the movement. I'm gonna try this. Ooh, cool. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Start, crash, reverse, turn. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. What happened next? The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry, carved through the fence. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate. You could follow the tracks south. There seemed to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find time. Car drove through the fence. You're correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I think I got it. Okay. So we can follow them. I'm going to look at the body first, because we've been trying to do that since the first day. What are you doing, child? Are you throwing rocks at a body? I hope not. You're just fucking hanging there. Jesus. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. He's just playing by the dead body. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue is a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Endurance legendary. Wow. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one's judging. Kunos? Kunoes? He's about to blow. The cop's gonna blow, Kuno. Huh. Let go of your nose without throwing up. I'll just turn away. I don't want to bother. The kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Guess I'll have to... Someone is trying to throw herbs in this... Oh, grow herbs in this greenhouse. Guess I'll maybe try to have this kid go up there for me. Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up. Let me check this and then I'll come back to that. The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Rivachol. Oh yeah, Napa Kimipi.
Kuno's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Conceptualization. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nabakumpi Kuno.
Wait, there's two of them? I only see the one kid. Oh yeah, Napa Kimpi Kuno, yells the other kid behind the fence. Oh, okay, he's behind the fence. Why is one named Kuno and the other Kunoes? And it's raining on us now. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now. Police business.
Dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
That's a lot that I'm not even gonna approach. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Hold on, what does this mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Alright, let's think about what it means. The kid is obviously high. Stop getting high in my crime scene. Stop using slurs in my crime scenes.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthful.
Jesus.
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener!
I'm very confused. by Kuno. Why do they keep saying Kuno? Is it not his name? And perhaps this child's name? Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not an ARC. Look, I have questions for you.
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
Calling us f***ers, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
What? I just asked if you were siblings. What should we do?
Shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces? The language these kids are using, pure and fettered it? There will be no reasoning with those creatures. Look, I have questions for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Wow, you're a little obnoxious. Hand-eye coordination. This kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask, who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno, pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield. Interesting, you refer to yourself in third person to distance yourself from the situation? So you refer to yourself in the third person. Kuno, is that some kind of gang name? Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang, in a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Madre, bangs for the Mazda, bangs for Revishal. What? Very confused. Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help, pigs got Kuno. Help, rape. What the fuck? Help, the boy joins in. He's got Kuno. Help. Everyone can hear. Get the hell out of here before. I'm not doing anything, see? Just answer the questions. Help, he's digging his dick out. Escalate, Kuno, his dick is out. You're afraid. Pigs are hurting Kuno, somebody please. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There still may be a way out. Just appeal to his reason. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything. What is this sick charade? I'll put you up to this. Are you high right now? Physical instrument. Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. I don't want to punch him. Is that what this is? This is punching him? Are you high right now? Help, misters, help. He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows. He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno, it will be too late. What is this sick charade? No, the boy screams, his freckled face contorting in hideous, uncontainable laughter. Get off Kuno, you sit fat fuck. The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim. Who put you up to this? No one, he whispers suddenly. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig. Help! It's the pigs gagging him. Kuno can't speak. Be a logical kid. Someone put you up to this. You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place. Listen to your friend, Kuno hawks a loogie on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somewhere. Ooh, that's disgusting. Did Gar put you up to this? Kim, did you do this? It was the harbor, wasn't it? They're trying to compromise me. I can hear them laughing now. Okay, no one put you up to this. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Look, Kuno whispers even softer than before, vanishingly silent. For emphasis, a ghost is saying this, a shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve. This is a drama? Okay. I know you wanted to hit me. He lets it linger. You got that. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. Looks like Kuno's dad gets... Oh, look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to the thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Why don't we go back to the interview, Kuno? I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now he raises his voice again. You're nothing. You're a joke, Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. Oh, joke too, Kuno. He spreads his arms, taking dominion over the yard. King Kuno. Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno. No, the lieutenant almost rolls his eyes. You're not. We can just leave. Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever. The Pippo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Pippo. What does that mean, Pippo? I hope that's not a bad word. A Pippo is a type of hat, by the way. Oh, thank you, game. Nice, Pippo. Whatever, I had some questions about the crime scene. Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, he taps on his temporal lobe. This changes shit. Click, 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 click. Goes the little Pippo-wearing asshole behind the fence. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, do kids often play in this yard? Figure out what's going on with this kid. -1% back down from Kuno. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Just because it's legendary. Ooh, wait. How? I'm not sure how this works. It's legendary though, not impossible. Let's try it. Why not, right? Failure. Alright, that's okay. He's on your crime scene, bossing you around, and he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. If you get more out of him, he could be useful. Hey Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people. Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups. Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. He waves you off. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo. Popo? Or the coon will keep fucking it out of you. Are you okay, Kuno? She looks worried. The coon has her confused. Oh, because I'm his bitch. Okay. That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure. Alright, cool. Guess we know what happens when I do that. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell a pig shit, Kuno. Reaction speed. This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions like a cop. Do you know who he was? Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else. Alright. Do you know who he was? Kuno's fuck him. He picks up a rock. Uses target practice. Okay. He's trying to hide the fact he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch at all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Kuno sing to the microphone. Do you know how he got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when the shit went down, so you didn't see it happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in my knees. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay, where did you go then? I don't know, he looks around trying to come up with something. Mesk? Or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. There's no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel. That's a fictional city named Night City doesn't exist. Where's Night City? Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. He draws snot up his nose. What? Draws snot up his nose. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. So he didn't kill him. Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list. Have you seen anyone suspicious around? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. Seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell... Foggery? Kuno? Tell the fog... I don't know what that is. Do you know who he was? I meant who he was before he died. Kuno knew what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Kuno sing to the popophone. Alright, more on this later. You're testing Kuno's patience here. I want to discuss the body with you. About the crime scene you kids play often. Hear often. Right, pig, this is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? The ladder? Ever climb it? Point to ladder and tree. What's the greenhouse over there? What's a greenhouse? Don't know, he shrugs. Kipt asked gardener used to work there. Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. Used to be a common first name among the Arapagats of Ilmara. Not so much anymore. Hold on, the gardener used to work there? Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno could take it. He fills his lungs with rancid air. His eyes get a little watery. Shit's nothing to Kuno. You mean the young woman by whirling in rags? That gardener. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit. He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself. Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing for garden beds. I should ask her about that. It's probably fish. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to ask her about it. Yes, seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that suspicious. The ladder, ever climb it? Look at that fucking shit, he screeches. You trying to get Kuno killed? She would say the ladder is unclimbable. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno. Might have questions for later. Let's talk about something else. Nope, I guess it. You tested Kuno's patience. Got it. Alright, I guess that's it. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Alright. That was just the jars we picked up, I guess. Ask about gardening in March. Will do. Alright, let's go over here. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Oh, there's a box over here. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice this over here. Perception site. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. This isn't something an industrial worker would wear? Workers' boots tracks. Noted. The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Let's try it. Visual calculus, maybe more than 12? No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes. No, 46. I guess number, like size? Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. Hobnail work boots, steel reinforced toes, number 43. Standard work boots, no 45 or 46. Wait, which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you could tell the prints apart as is. The cold must have preserved them. Count more. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Oh, shit. I misclicked. Dang it. Can I go back? Guess not. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. And yet another standard work boot, number 44, there's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. However, the right sole is smoother and more worn. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million. 8. I was pretty off then. I counted 20. The same guys are going back and forth. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia? He points at his glasses. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one. Okay, let's do this. Light step. A woman or a kid? I'm not sure how many women. Cold. I'm cold. My legs are cold now. Oh, probably because my window's open. Stupid. I'm sorry. It's a heavy window. I'm doing it by my fingernails. Yes. That's how I always get hurt. I'm intelligent. And then I choked on my own fucking spit. Like an intelligent person would. Oh, my hip hurts. I'm gonna think it's a kid. I really wish that I didn't misclick. I'm gonna think it's a kid. Okay, how do you know? He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait. I don't know, I just do. I'm saying random things while looking at the holes in the mud. I have no idea where any of this is coming from. I just do. Understood. Anything else? A heavy one. 200-kilogram imprint. 200. He thinks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of two people? One carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavy-built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man? That stacks. He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. Maybe he's a giant. Could have been an extremely obese person. Maybe one of them was carrying him over. Possibly, yes. The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook. But why? You're thinking why? Did they have to carry him? Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just marched him up to the gallows. Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Our reading of those prints could be wrong. Maybe he wasn't conscious. Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? An aberration, one soul is smoother than the other. Did we read that? Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Have any ideas, Lieutenant? Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. He thinks for a second. Or maybe a drummer. A drummer, that's stupid. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer. I feel like both of these is wrong. No, it's not. Forget I said it. We're not looking for a drummer. He raises an index finger. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver who would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. Not thoughtfully. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I'd come up with that idea. Not thoughtfully. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Yes, prudent. I'm not sure. We don't want to track to it. Yes, prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are? A week, maybe. 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller who reported the hanging. It's not impossible. How do you know? I pulled last week's forecast for the coast of Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day. Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures could preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago. What do you think happened here? What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. XP! Yay! Then after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself. Either way, he concludes. What else? We've been through all of it. Alright. Make sure to check my tab key more often. Take all. Magnesium, huh? I got money! What do I do with this magnesium? Green apple pen. Close. Interact. Okay. I guess maybe it's just a health thing or a morale thing? Can I not get over here? I guess I have to go around, huh? Right. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? What is this? It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Continue. Encyclopedia. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Ilari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever, hence the name Eternite. Sadly, the lasting thing turned out to be the material's high carcinogenic effect. Alright, let's try this. Yeah. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. Pull the panels aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Nice. Is that a butterfly? Look, a butterfly. Oh, great. Oh, man, it's already been another hour? There it is. You see a shabby little door. More XP for me. What is this, then? A tool shed? He peeks inside. Let's investigate. Yes, let's. Why are you doing this? We get to see these. Capacity for reason. Power to influence yourself and others. Come on. I want to see. Oh, shit. How well your body is built. Physique based. Oh, I see. How will you move your body? Motorics based. Oh. Bonuses from items. Cool. Okay. And can we do anything with this? We got a lot of XP. Oh, we need 100 before we can up that one. Alright. Authority seems like a good thing to have. Endurance, pain. Hand-eye coordination. I kind of want to turn up my perception. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Oh, I don't want to do that. Go to the party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Ooh, I want to level this up. We only need 20 more points and then we could pick one. Cool. Okay, we already read this tip. Thanks, game though. My legs are so short. Oh, it's so frustrating. I can't, like, I put my legs down from the chair, but my feet dangle. So, like, either I fold them up and my hips hurt, or I put them down and my hips hurt. Empty tube of magnesium supplement. Oh, I see. Magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy, magnesium-rich life. Alright. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Is that some kind of drug? Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? This one. Perhaps not. He looks at you. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, he points to the ladder in the corner. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use. The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Gross. Can I talk to him? I haven't actually talked to him, even though it says I can. Tell me about the case. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me. No, this is fine. Why are you showing me orange? Stop showing me orange. I'm not interested. I don't like it. Items. That must be it. Okay. What's this? Yay! More monies. Maybe I could buy that map. Revishal. Oranje. Classier. Wait, where are you going, dude? Come back! You're going too far, jeez. Let's look at this. These barrels are half full of rainwater. No? We have to go down there first? Alright. Alright, come across. Go over there, dude! Dude! You were going over there before. What's your problem now? Look at it! This door is going to collapse soon. Well, let's not stand underneath it. Restoration pillars keep this ruins together. Take it. What is this? Postcard. Grand Corin, 37. Don't know what I could do with it, but perhaps something. Yay, monies! I'm finding all kinds of monies! Yeah, I want to take this healing item. Can I get down there? Around, probably. Oh, wait, take off. Can I get down? How do I get down? There's this door here. Maybe I can't get down from here? Jump, my dude, jump! I guess... Is that all? Alright, well he tried to get to this, so let's do that again. Because I'm not understanding something, I think. Policeman cloak. Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing there. Perception? When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back. You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak. Cop's cloak does not concern me at the moment. Son of a gun! Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. Look around. What exactly are we doing? Cloak is mine. Should I go for it? Should I jump? 50-50 chance. Well, 60-40 almost. Look around. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. Cool. That machine is a Kaufelsund 1020 HK. Kaufelsund 1020 HK. Pointing at the crane. Is it? He looks at you impressed. Kaufelsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We are focusing on your cloak here. He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. I didn't even read the other options, so I figured I'd get to them. What exactly are we doing up here? What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. He looks around when rustling his hair. Or it could be that we're just exploring. Should I jump? The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, he looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meters tops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. Conceptualization. The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what's in the Who knows what its pockets may hide? Ooh, maybe our fucking badge. All right, let's try. We're good. Close your eyes, let your senses take you in. Continue the voyage through salty air. Don't close your eyes, look where you're going. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, the lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. 5 experience. With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Cool. I would like to put on cloak. Can I look at this? Depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Oh, I miss Spirit Decor. Taking the back streets. So this is that end Shivers, which is what? Oh, right. Tune into the city, right? Cool. Collecting rainwater. Wait. Should I have searched the pockets before I put it on? No, I would like to... Damn it! Aha! Made from heavy tarpaulin. Diamonded signature white. I guess I can't... like, look at it. Alright. Give me this bottle. There's stuff over here. I'd rather go this way first. Oh, I guess not. Wait. Sorry. I thought I could go around the way that I was trying. Lots of bottles here. Dude, you're standing on top of my bottle. Whatever. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Ponted Pilsner. Wow, this is a slow process, ain't it? Got all the bottles, alright. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Night Watchman's booth. This is the Night Watchman's booth. Same on the door. The name on the door reads Rene Arnaud. Volition, medium failure. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather. Kim, I'm going to take a quick look inside. Search the booth. If you must, the lieutenant looks around. Please hurry. We're pretty easy to spot up here. Night Watchman. Nothing incriminating catches the eye. The cabinets are clean. The sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Leave the picture. Let's get going, the lieutenant says impatiently. The entire neighborhood can see up here. Leave. What? What are you trying to... Okay. Thanks, game. Alright. Looks like those steps are broken. Hey, I didn't grab this bottle. Give it to me. All around you, great machines in quiescence. No. Okay, look at this first. No. Alright. Crane control panel. A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Allumer and Etiendre are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to the hook block. Ugh, I really should stop playing. Allumer on, Etiendre off. Allumer. Crane control panel with a guide. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. Please stop. Wow, that's awful. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Its purpose? What do you mean? Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built, for this purpose it has acted, and now it will rest. I can't see how that was worth the ruckus. He looks at the crane, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying. I don't want to mess with it again. Honestly, that was the worst. Okay. I don't think there's any way to save. Why do you keep saying orange at me? I don't like it. Why do you keep saying orange at me? Whatever. I'm just gonna leave it be. Whatever. Not what I thought was gonna be there. Got more medicines. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kavelsund. Kavelsund means white fjord in Arden. Can I look in this? Cargo container door. Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard. Kim, I think there's something about this container. Leave the container alone. You do? Because I don't. What? Why not? There are a million containers here. Why are you so fixed on this one? It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Maybe there's contraband in there. Yeah, right. It's probably nothing. It was hanging from the crane. You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to talk to the union, right? Knock on the door. Ooh, no reply. Perception, hearing, success. The knocks produce a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. Leave it. Can you save game, please? Quit giving me this orange blurb. If somebody knows what to do about that, let me know, because God, is it annoying. Alright. Well, that was the stairs we came. Dang it. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. Great machines are sleeping. I can't interact with this? The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard. Something or other. Let's look at this. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Are you trying to tell me it's locked? Okay. Taking my monies. Industrial sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Okay, and there's this. Take all. Alright. Wow, minute. I have so much money from all these bottles. Container, container, container. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White raves on red. Soon, oh soon, the green is gone and everything is red. Can I talk to him?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Okay. Conceptualization, medium success. The lyrics to this container song are being made up as it goes along. Okay, thanks for spelling that out for me. The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi. From the vanishing peninsula of Ubi Sunt. Sick on Mundi. What?
Container, container, used to be well pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Shadow passes over his kind face. Of course not.
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat.
I don't know what a scab is, though. He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Yubi, right? Ubi? Yubi? Easy Leo. Yeah, that summarizes it pretty well, doesn't it? Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mom had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent, took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say SUB are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I came from. No, sir, they're just nasty rumors. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. What are you doing with the containers? Oh, I'm just making some covers for them. Containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves at the crane containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Look at the mountains containers. Yep, I'd like to do this. The containers in the yard are green in the wild pines livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection is spreading outward from the container's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the DeBarter's logo on them. Union logo on them. Leo, has anyone told you why they need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Everard doesn't tell me all the big things, says I go and tell them to everyone. Okay. What's underneath the red covers? Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all, the guy affirms merrily. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confident look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on a strike, huh? We haven't worked for 2 months now. So, no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everard sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. Heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. But what did they actually do? I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. Another chuckle. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school. Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the Hardys. He looks at you for assistance. Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better go with the flow. Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Better go with the flow. I don't want to ask that. I feel like that'll shut him down, no? Let's hear about his fight. I remember I was the runt of the class. He laughs merrily. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Ever and his brothers always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. He chuckles again. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys. Mister, you should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. His friends with everyone around here. The little guy starts coughing. Okay, I could probably go back through that and ask the other thing if I want to, but for now, let's just move on. Do you work here? Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way, Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo. The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she a lady. A good-hearted chuckle again. Who is this Miss Beaufort? The lieutenant looks up at Leo. Maybe it was a woman and not a boy in the boots. A real pretty lady with a skin like those dough and sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here. I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie? She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back she was all fancy and lawyery. He respects that word. It's obvious. But she's a real nice girl, grew up in this neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. He goes on, if me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be really happy if she turned out like her, but she can't have kids. Dr. Lematier said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. Sir Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo. I think you're doing a great job. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. The lieutenant smiles at the little man. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. I like him. Seems I feel some of the guides don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are all right. What's the container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm. I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Nope, point at it. Oh, that one? He looks at the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They live their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs and continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is, in his office, of course. He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Okay, let's, Harbor's empty. Kind of trouble. What did they actually do? And let's try this one. Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving and words are spewing forth. Words and words. Look, even more words. The guy go on and on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner. No, he already switched to a priced fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut it in there with your questions. Alright, let's go back through it again. Harbor's empty. Maybe it's too late to go back through? Really, did it kill someone? No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and the boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking. He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who's the right mind would tell him? Okay, I'm off. Bye-bye now. He returns to his work. Alright. And with that, we're going to leave it because we're 30 minutes over time. Maybe I'll edit it down. Who knows? I don't know. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to editing. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and playing with me. I'm still very obviously enjoying this game. Plants are happy, boots are shining, every man is fed. He's so cute. He's a cute man. I really love how unique and individual each person is. It's pretty amazing. I definitely see the replayability. I'm surprised this game does not cost more than it does. Honestly. So let me know what you think. I would love to hear that. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!